August 21st, 1862. Dear Diary, today is my 18th birthday. I didn't do much, just sat next to my mother in the dining room, repairing some old and torn clothes. I don't really see the point of this. It's only going to tear again, and we're only sewing the clothes of my brother and father. I don't want to defend anyone, but why even bother? We've gone to fight in the war a year ago. They're alive right now, but who knows if they'll ever be back. I know I shouldn't think like this, but my brother is only a year older than me, and I'm 18, and my father has almost reached his 60s. The odds aren't exactly in their favor. I need to get this off my mind. I stand up and let my dress fall to the floor. I walk slowly across the room and turn on the radio. I switch station after station until I hear the scratchy, screeching stop. I go back to the dining room and continue to mend my father's clothes while listening to the news. I hear little about anything until an incoming message comes up. I hear a little panic which gets my attention. It seems that many are dying and getting injured. Also, there are not enough nurses. If you're an 18 or older woman, then please sign up to help the injured. My mother just nodded at me, and I knew that we would have to sign up. Sincerely, May 4th, 1863. Dear Diary, me and my mother have been working as nurses in the field. It's been hard. So many other women joined the infirmary, but it's still not enough. More and more people come in. A lot of people didn't make it for several reasons. Sometimes they were already too far off. Sometimes we didn't have enough medicine. I guess I was almost immune to hearing the screams of pain. It still hurt me, though. It reminded me of my father passing. He got shot in the knee, and he waited too long. It got infected and was past amputation. He just had to wait through the pain until he died. I really hope this war will be over. I really hope it will be over soon. I'm sick of smelling like blood. Sincerely, Annie. August 17th, 1863. Dear Diary, it's been over a month since I've written in this. Maybe for some, a month can go by in a breeze, with not much happening. I guess this applies to me. I just did the same thing every day. I got up and changed into some old frayed clothes. I rushed down to the old infirmary to start the day's work. I mean, if you consider running around trying to saw off someone's wounded leg off, then sure, nothing really happened this month. I just am hoping that the war will end. I want to go home. I miss my soft and warm bed. I miss the long nights by the fire, telling stories. I miss home. I really do hope we can all go home. Soon. There's only me and my mother left. Sincerely, Annie. January 1st, 1863. Dear Diary, today was a big day. My family's been home for a few weeks now. We were allowed to get a break from all of the war. Everyone made it except my father. One night during dinner, we were listening to the radio. That night was a big night. We just heard some loud, scratchy screeching, but eventually landed on a station where a deep-voiced man and another man with this slightly squeaky voice debated on different things. Not only did we hear that, we also heard that there would be a law that would protect slaves who were not under the Union's control. We all jumped out of our seats and screamed and shouted, celebrating. That was one big day. Sincerely, Annie. November 19th, 1863. Dear Diary, all me and my mother have been doing since we've arrived home is sew clothes. I swear, sometimes she ripped clothes just so we would have something to do. My brother, on the other hand, went to work. He worked as one of the overlookers in a factory, sort of like a guard. As usual, me and my mother are sewing while listening to the radio. We hear a familiar voice. I look up at the reddish-orange thing, its antennas standing up a little to the left. I hear the voice distinctly, and I know who that man is. President Abraham Lincoln. He talks about the Gettysburg Address, which is a national cemetery for those who went to battle and perished on the fields, just like my father. He then starts to recite a speech, one that moves me and I bet everyone who listened to it. It started with the words 7 years ago. I really don't know what to expect now. Maybe the war will finally end. Maybe we can all live in peace. I hope you can move on and be able to put this in the history book. Remembering that this was the time when we won, when we beat the South. Sure, we lost people, but we saved a lot more. I really do hope it all works out. I guess that's all I can really do. All I can do is hope. Sincerely, Annie.